Yes.
Yes, it's the final episode of our Dilemmas season on the Undo podcast. We made it. We made it. What did Kamala say? We made it, Joe, or whatever she said.
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. You existed in the context of everything else that's happened. You did not fall from a coconut tree, or whatever she said.
Oh, my days.
So, let's get into our last dilemma.
Let's go.
Let me find it first. Here we go. Okay, subject line is, I'm dressing like the ghost of myself. Spooky. We should have done this for Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm feeling silly. It's like that end of term feeling, you know?
So why did I think of like Scrooge and the Ghost of Christmas Past, and when those nightgowns
with the chains,
with the cap.
Yes,
right?
with the cap and a little a candle holder.
Yes, and then the slippers. That's what.
But also the chains dragging through the ground as you go to haunt somebody.
That's what came to my mind.
Ebenezer. But today's
name.
letter is not from Ebenezer. I should have really called her Ebenezer. That would have made more sense. But anyway.
That's a man's name, though.
It's a man's name. Imagine being a woman called Ebenezer.
Ebby for short.
I was going to say Neezy.
Not Neezy.
What did a Lil Wayne say?
Neezy F baby.
Please say the baby.
Neezy F baby. Shout out to all the Lil Wayne fans.
I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. Top of the night, Jimmy.
Anika.
Only certain people of a certain age
and a certain stage,
understand a certain stage in their current life, with certain points in their past life, will be able to have come with us on that little.
Those days were
journey.
Brilliant.
I'm sorry, but like. A venereal disease like a menstrual bleed. Like, come on.
Cats!
That song, Real G's moving silence like the lasagna. Okay.
You know, funny enough, I first heard that phrase from Lovey Ajayi, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was from a song.
Ah, that makes sense. I feel like oh my God, I'd love to do a dilemma with Lovey.
Yeah, that would be really
she'd be a great dilemma
guest.
She'd
be a really she will give them the what for.
She'll give them the real what for and the how to.
Yes.
And the
how, here for to, and the therefore.
To, and the wherefore.
And the thereof.
And the thereof.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But no hitherto.
No hitherto. No.
Okay. Anyway, listen, Anika.
Mm-hmm.
We are, although in my mind now, you are forever Ebenezer.
Neezy.
Neezy baby. Let's do your dilemma. Mm-hmm. So as I said, the subject line is, I'm dressing like the ghost of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Dulcie and Yamisi.
Hi.
This might sound a bit shallow on the surface, but it's actually something I think about all the time. So then it's not shallow, babe.
Okay.
I've changed so much after the last couple of years, and I'm proud of that, but my wardrobe hasn't caught up. I left a toxic job that nearly broke me. Mm-hmm. I started therapy.
Oh, kudos to you,
This might be the first time that our advice is not going to include going to therapy. Wow. What on earth are we going to say?
Mm-mm.
So I left a toxic job that nearly broke me. I started therapy. I ended a relationship that had been draining me for years. I found the courage to speak up for myself. And somehow along the way, I landed a new role that feels like the beginning of something good. Congratulations, Ebenezer,
Congrats,
baby.
you are that girl. Yes.
Listen, from here on,
there's
your
nothing shallow. Yeah, everything else now, like there's nothing.
There's
You've
nothing
done the
shallow.
deep work.
You've done the big work, girl. So actually, maybe this is shallow, but I love it. I'm here for it.
This is all that's left.
That's all that's left. The surface stuff, beautiful.
Lovely.
And you are Neezy, okay? From here on, big Neezy, not the small
Big
one.
Neezy.
Yeah.
Neezy baby.
Neezy baby. So she continues, I've even started moving my body again. Not for punishment, but for strength.
Okay.
I'm doing kettlebells and Pilates, and it's the first time in my adult life that I felt in my body instead of at war with it. I'm bigger than I used to be, but I'm also stronger, healthier, and weirdly softer in all the best ways. Girl, you're an inspiration to me.
You see, your goals.
Neezy is goals.
I think we need to write to Neezy for dilemma. Please.
Listen, Neezy, I have some things you could help me with. Okay, so here's the dilemma part. Every morning I open my wardrobe and it's like flipping through the photo album of a woman I don't recognize anymore. It's all ankle length, don't look at me skirts, comfy cardigans that have seen better days, and a sad little lineup of identical tops in slightly different shades of grey, navy, and beige. That was quite the gasp.
Because I'm like, why is she describing my closet? What the hell? What the hell?
You have way too much colour for that to be a description.
I do, but like I also have like the thing where, that comfy thing, I'm going to get that in like a few colours and just have that. Like my everyday, you see me.
Yeah, but there is a thing about uniform dressing, like Obama, where it's like a really good way of lessening the amount of decisions you're making. Yeah, exactly. So she continues, even the clothes that still fit don't feel like me anymore. And the few things I've tried to buy recently either look like I'm trying too hard or going to a panel discussion on female empowerment.
Oh Lord, that's shady. I love it.
Neezy, baby,
I know exactly what you're describing. That was the best way. I can see it in my mind's eye right now, and I love it. Neezy, let us be friends, please. I like your vibe.
Yeah, you're cool. I keep telling myself I'll do a proper clear out or wait until I've figured out my style, but that just kicks the can down the road. I want to dress like the person I'm becoming, someone braver, freer, and more open, but I don't know where to start. And with a limited budget and a not so standard body shape, it all feels a bit overwhelming. Any advice for how to dress the new me when the old me is still taking up all the hanger space? Love, Anika, aka Neezy.
Neezy, I've got you. Okay. I have got you. So
Okay.
this was me 2.5, 3 years ago. I remember when we were in Paris at Moon. And I was telling you, I basically told you what Neezy was saying. Like, I want to dress different.
Just a side note. On this note about Paris. Listeners, you may have heard us talk about Paris a lot. It wasn't just one extraordinary trip. We go to Paris all the time. But this was just one of many times ago. I feel like sometimes when I'm like editing our podcast, I'm like, oh my God, what do we sound like? Oh God, yeah. Do you remember we were in Paris? Oh yeah. Do you remember?
Oh no.
Yeah, in Paris. When we were eating like 100-pound pieces of cod in Moon in Paris. Oh. Well, listen, listeners, get like us, okay? We were in Paris having this very conversation in a fancy restaurant on the Champs-Elysees.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, precisely.
Sorry, girl, continue.
Yeah, if you're gonna cry in some blackened cod in Paris. On the Champs-Elysees. Yeah. So basically, I had done a few of the things that you had mentioned. And I was feeling like, okay, I needed a change, but I didn't know where to start. So I went to my good friend Dulcie, because Dulcie, she is a fashionista extraordinaire. If you don't have a friend like Dulcie, what you could do is, the thing she advised me to do is, first of all, what do you want to feel like when you look at yourself wearing that, whatever it is you're wearing? How do you want to feel? And before you start making purchasing decisions, start curating a lookbook, if you will. And she recommended using an app called Pinterest. Pinterest changed my life, because I didn't have to make any decisions about buying anything. So the pressure wasn't there to buy. All I had to do was just look through what other people, searching different keywords. What did I like? Was it color? Was it a particular fit? Was it a particular length? Was it a particular material? Was it a pattern? I would search that and I would see things that I wouldn't have been able to search for, but I would have, they will show up on my feed. Pinterest is wonderful. And I started curating a little kind of like catalog of things that I like the look of. So when I go into, you know, a shop or something, I have that already ready and I can keep an eye out for the thing that looks like the thing that I want. Yeah. As opposed to trying to figure it out when you need to make a purchasing decision. That's too much pressure, girl. Know what you want first. And then, you know, start looking at buying little pieces. And one thing I would recommend is don't try and like have too many different, start small. Yes. Have key pieces, right? I would say start with your outerwear, like a jacket or a blitz, something that can cover, that covers some, like, you know, that makes you feel really good, that covers. So the thing I got that really made me happy, I got this amazing mauve, is it mauve? Wine colored burgundy-ish, puffy winter coat from, where was it from? Hobbs? Oh! So it didn't matter what, I mean, it helped that I was starting this whole journey in winter time, but it did not matter what I wore underneath it. By the time I wore that coat, people were asking me, oh my goodness, what do you get? So get something like, so low pressure, but start with really thinking about what do I want to not just look like, but feel like. When I wear something, how do I want to feel? And while you're doing, you know, using Pinterest, just if you have friends that you like how they dress, talk to them. Yeah, that's my little beginner baby steps thing.
And that's honestly, I don't know that I'd even have much more to say than that.
Oh, you're kidding?
No, I think that's really where it is, right? Like, I think, first of all, we've said it already, but my God, Neezy, you are really goals. Like,
you are that girl.
You've been through things and come out the other side, stuff that would have buried another person, but here you are, the baddest bitch. First of all, what I want you to go and do is go on Spotify and look for Trina and just shuffle her music. You're the one that Trina's talking about.
Yes, that's true.
You are such a Miami bad bitch. I love it. Yeah. But more seriously, like, you have done that, and you have gone through a toxic job, a draining relationship. You have made peace with your body, and you are nurturing it. You're in therapy. God, wowee. And your clothes didn't realize what was happening, so they're just there still being quite neutral and plain. There's nothing wrong with them, right? That's who you used to be. And I love that you're like, I want to dress for who I am now.
Yes,
this is beautiful. It's a wonderful place you're in, and I'm so excited and so grateful that you've come to us to talk about it. And everything Yemi said is exactly on point. So starting with, how do I want to feel in my clothes? It's not about like, oh, what style do I want? It's definitely not about what fads or fashions are happening right now. You don't want to say this, like, I don't know how old you are, but certainly growing up, we had awful shows on telly, like the Trini and Susanna one, where they would just like insult you about all your clothes. And there was another one with this Nikki lady, like how to dress or something. It was just horrible stuff where you would have women with sharp bone structure telling you how shit you looked. And then dressing you to actually look like someone that should be on a watch list and telling you that you're good. And it wasn't until we had Gok Wan that actually celebrated your body and all that kind of
as it was, exactly.
It was, and then found ways to accentuate your features and make you feel more confident. That's what I think for me, like, I've always loved clothes my entire life. All the pictures of me as a kid, like, I did a bit of modelling when I was a kid, and I was like, the boutiques that my mum used to take me to, they would scream when I would turn up because it was time to have fun. Like, I was going to be that girl. Put it on me. All the pictures of me from childhood, you couldn't catch me out of a pose. Like, I was always ready. Where's the light? Where's the camera? Is that on? Get it on me. Like, I was really that girl. I was once asked to model for a children's fashion show for Princess Diana.
Oh, wow.
And I still have, well, I don't know if we've moved so many times since then, but I remember for a long time we had the invitation. It was very fancy.
Mm.
But, like, I was just the cutest kid. So I've
Mm.
always loved clothes, and they've always meant to me, and I think it's also, like, grew up with a mum that was really into fashion, and, like,
Mhm.
it's always been it's self-expression,
Yes.
and I think that's where you're at as well, right? Your clothes before were probably just utility. It was just like, put this thing on.
Mhm.
Whereas now, because of what you've gone through and how you see yourself, you're ready to express yourself in your
Yes.
clothes. So think about, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel strong? Do you want to feel soft? Do you want to feel playful? Do you want to feel confident? All of the above. Like, write it down. Spend some time thinking about that. Don't think about your shape or what would look good or what's fashionable.
Mm-mm.
Hide things or what's appropriate for work. We're not thinking about situations or any of that stuff. Just, how do I want to feel when I put my clothes on? How do I want to
Mm.
express myself in the world? And then write down those words. I would say 3 to 5 words or phrases that really capture how you want to feel. That's your style guide. That is
Mhm.
your guide, okay?
Yeah.
And when Yemi said you don't need to do it all, just start with a few pieces, there is nothing truer than that. I think sometimes, especially when we're used to watching, like, shows when there's, like, or film, when they do, that nerdy
The
girl
makeover, yeah.
makeover, and, they walk in with a ton of shopping bags weighing down each arm, and she's in the front of a mirror like, "Oh, not that one. Not that. That's the one." All that kind of shit is not real life. Okay? It's cute, it's funny. Reese Witherspoon excels, but it's not
Mm.
real life.
Mhm. Mhm.
We're also not gonna do the whole Marie Kondo. Does it spark joy? Does it fly? Fuck that. Who has the money to do all that right now? But if you're gonna edit your current wardrobe, don't just throw it all out, right? The things you described there also sound like good staples. So you might not put them all together with the future Neezy, but there might
Mm.
be elements you keep and match with something else to elevate the whole look to now
Yes.
match the woman that you are, right? So I think if you're gonna start with looking at what you have already,
Yes.
and then start asking yourself, does this belong to a past version of me? How do I feel when I look at this piece of work? Could it work in the new life I'm building now? If
Mm.
if no, it's old me. I feel heavy. Like, I don't like how I feel when I wear this or put it on. It reminds me of a time that I want to put behind me. I can't upgrade it or elevate it. Give it away. Give it to
Yes.
charity, right?
Yes.
If you aren't sure, put it to one side, put it away for like a month. And if at some point in that month you're like, oh, actually, I want to wear that thing,
Yes.
and bring it back into rotation.
Yeah.
So just give yourself like a bit of a space to sort of edit your wardrobe. And then when you're thinking about new things, I think the advice Yemi gave was spot on. Like, get a sense of what you want to look like. So now you know those kind of words and phrases that express how you want to feel when you wear clothes and how you want to express yourself and be seen. Pull together a kind of mood board. Pinterest is your best friend.
Yeah.
Of how what. So if I pick words like, I want to be strong, but also soft, and I want to be open. I want to feel open. Then I might find an image that has like something in a really strong color, like a top that's like a really vibrant red or something, because that's the color that makes me feel really strong. But then I want to be soft, so I might see like a midi dress that hugs me in just the right places and moves with my new body, that your beautiful gym body that you're building. You might want a pair of shoes that help you stand taller, a blazer that fits properly across your shoulders. You start to see these things and you start to look at these images, and you're not looking at, oh, that lady looks lovely in that thing. You're thinking, oh, she's strong. Oh, she looks soft. She looks open. And that helps you kind of pick out what those things are. And then you can start to refine, like, okay, so this is starting to be like my style. And this is how I can see it coming together for me. And so once you have a sense of that, you can then say, and you've got a limited budget. You don't have to spend a ton of money. You don't need to buy designer goods. But now,
No.
because exactly what Yemi said, you're not going to get carried away with what's in, what's out, what's this, what's that. You know what you're looking for. So you're going to, when it pops out, you're like, oh,
You
that's
zoom
just
straight.
the thing I've
Yes,
been wanting.
exactly.
That's the thing I've been wanting. So, look at, and you said you're bigger. I'm not sure what size you are, but if I'm a big lady, I'm assuming you're in Britain as well. There are places that are really good for larger bodies. So,
Yes.
ASOS Curve is always a reliable. I mean, you've really got to scroll, but there's always something there. New Look do a good curve line.
Lucy and Yak are one. See, Lucy and
Yak. If you want to lurve your body, lurve it, and your curves, lurve your curves, go to Lucy and Yak.
And they don't market it as for curvy.
No.
Like, it's not a separate thing. It's just one brand. It's not Lucy and Yak curvy. It's just designed to fit whatever shape you decide.
Super small, super big.
Yeah.
You're all covered.
Yes.
A really good, surprising amount of because I'm going through a bit of a wardrobe clear out at the moment. I'm getting ready to put some things online and whatnot, but I have a lot of M&S and a lot of like Debenhams. These places are really good for a solid,
classic,
well made, and actually these days incredibly fashion forward. So don't overlook things like that. H&M fit is flipping awful, so you will have to try things out, but they do have some like reasonably priced things. And again, I want to be careful because I don't want to necessarily push down the sort of fast fashion route. I think there is an environmental thing to consider. So I'd also recommend looking at things like Vinted, eBay, Depop. Listen, I'm about to put a whole load of stuff on Vinted and eBay. So, and I have far too many things that still have labels on them also. So like keep an eye out. Once you know the things you're looking for, keep an eye out for secondhand as well. If you're into charity shops, go to charity shops in posh areas, because as someone who used to volunteer at a charity shop in a posh area, there's some fantastic stuff that's given up.
Yes.
So
those are the ones in the super posh areas. I don't know if you live in London or wherever. the Knightsbridges, the
Hampstead.
Those places. That's the one you want to go to.
Yes, because they are, fantastic. Sign up for things like I've forgotten what they're called. Like what are they called?
Those secret sales, those like sample sales.
What are they? Sample sales, yes. Sign up for things like that have sample sales, because again, there are ways to build this stuff, and it's just over time. It's not overnight.
It's over time. Exactly. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Just
you know
that
because you've been through so much change over the past few years. You know how long it takes. This is no different to all the other things that you've done. This is just an easier challenge and more fun. So just start with like, how do you want to feel? What do you want to look like? Start to build out those images. And so you start to lock in your mind what you're looking for. And then because you're on that frequency, that bad bitch Trina frequency that you are on, Neezy, those items will start appearing to you.
They will. Believe me.
They will start appearing to you. Yeah.
Yes.
And then other things, when thinking about like style, like people always think, I need a sort of signature look or a signature palette. No, you don't need that. But what I think is helpful when you're in this transition of like, trying to define what I want to look like and all that, is just one thing. So it could be because again, in that transition, you're making a decision, you're feeling it out. You're not going to nail it immediately, right? But if there's one thing that you're like, nailed it, done it, it's always nice to have it. So that might be, for me, it's gold jewelry. Don't let me put on a big chunky gold ring now. For other people, a red lip, a bright scarf, a signature coat. So like Yemi talked about the coat she got last winter. I was rocking this green. Well, I had one green, one red, bright, bold, really, look twice kind of coats, So like find that one thing, or okay, I know you're going to agree with me so hard on this one because we did this together. A really good bra.
Oh my see, when I tell you a good bra can change your life, I'm not just talking empty words. The lift and separation that it gives, it can make when I wear my good bra with an outfit versus my terrible ones, there's a difference, and it's the exact same top. There's no that lift and shift that a good bra provides, it cannot be understated. And in fact, there's a curvy fashionista influencer that I follow. I think her name is Curvy Trendy or something like that. Simply Curvy, something like that. And she basically talked a lot about underwear, that the fundamentals of dressing well starts with undergarments.
Yeah.
And
So yeah,
a truer word has never been said. Curvy. That's her.
Trendy
that's her
curvy.
thing.
So
Yeah,
I'm really gonna heavily recommend that. Like, yes, do all this stuff with what you're putting on the outside, but the amount of confidence and security, and also just like relief on your back if you're a big boob girl like myself.
honestly,
A good bra. We were in Brighton. There you go, guys. We went in Paris this time.
exactly.
We were in
You don't
Brighton.
have to go far.
You don't have to go far for this. We went down to Brighton, just for fun. And we went to Bravissimo, and we got measured.
This isn't sponsored, by the way. Like, I wish they would, but then none of those shops that we've mentioned are sponsors of this show yet.
No. That one Brighton trip there, because that was Lucy and Yak and Bravissimo.
Yes.
It was a good trip.
Yes.
But I couldn't believe the feeling. I was like, these are my breasts.
The attendant was like laughing at us as well, because we're like, she sees it so many times, but she's like, the joy and the incredulity that we felt.
It was amazing. I was just like, I didn't know that this could happen. I didn't think the lift of
like,
separation.
That's what it really for 40 odd years. Like, you're telling me this, like, things can do this.
You're telling me I don't have a uni boob? There are two?
There are two up there.
My God. It's fantastic. It really, and it just, you put that on, and then like putting on anything else, even the things, your old stuff will look and feel different.
They'll sit different. Yeah.
It will sit different. So definitely get that underwear sorted as soon as you can. I can only recommend Bravissimo. I've not had measurements done anywhere else, but there are obviously other places that do it.
Yeah, I think
but getting a good bra, good underwear is transformative, and while you are in that transition, it will make everything, even the stuff you've already got, look even better than it ever has. So heavily recommend that. I'm excited for you. Keep us in the loop. I want to see pictures, girl, when you start like changing things. And also, I just really like you, Neezy baby. Good luck.
Good luck, girl. Have fun.
Yes, have fun. Have fun. You're shedding that skin. You're coming out. So yeah, I'm excited for you in the journey that you're on. Listeners, if you have been where Neezy, what is it? Anika. No, fuck it, Neezy.
Her name is Neezy.
It's Neezy. Now she's Neezy. If you have been where Neezy is, and you've got any other advice around fashion and style and how to upgrade your wardrobe in line with your upgraded life, then please jump in the Spotify comments and share your pearls of wisdom. And I cannot believe it. That is the end of Dilemmas for this season. It's almost the end of the year, first of all.
It's the end of an era.
It's the end of an era. 2025. We did our first podcast episode. Hold on. Let me tell you what day it was released. Please hold.
I like the elevator music.
Right. Episodes. Oldest to newest. It first came out. Ooh. Our first episode came out on the 19th of December, 2025.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, sorry, 2024, my bad.
2024, yeah.
Yes, and today is the 18th of December, 2025. So we have been doing this for a year. 365 days we've been at this.
What a year this has been, my goodness.
What a year this has been. And I want to thank everybody who has listened to the podcast, has told people about it, has supported us through it, has written in their dilemmas, have wanted to write in but have kept it in their drafts. Come on, you know what to do next season. And more than anything, I want to thank you, Yemi, because it has been such a privilege to go on this journey. Like, building WorkWell itself has not been the easiest of journeys to take, but having this podcast as one of the aspects of it and doing it with you has been one of the few bits that has just been so smooth and joyful. And I'm so proud of what we've done. We're going to take a break because honestly, we're shattered and we've both had quite the year. These 365 days we've been talking about have felt like double that.
Yes.
So we are going to take a break and we're going to, decide what we want to do next with the podcast. But it's not the last you're hearing from us. Certainly not. In fact, it's definitely not, because I'll be back next week with the Your Best Year Yet challenge. More on that to follow.
Dulcie, you can't say all those nice things about me and not give me a chance to say
I'm going to give you a
anything,
chance. I'm going to give you a chance.
But
But yeah, I just really wanted to thank everyone for who has been a part of this podcast, for your support, and really shout out my bestie Yemi, because I love you, baby. This has been amazing.
Who's cutting onions here? Why?
Everything got blurry.
Why are my glasses fogging up? I don't understand. Okay, so Dulcie, this has been, when I think of what we've done this past year, I think of two words come to mind: a pleasure and a privilege. Those are the two words that always come to mind. And I think we mentioned, I don't know if it was this dilemma or a previous one, where this whole thing has been a healing journey for us, me specifically, because, like I said, this time last year, health issues slapped me in the face, punched me. And I was struggling really, really hard. And this podcast basically came along at the perfect time. And doing it with you, girl, I've talked about therapy, but honestly, in between therapy is has been this podcast. I would listen to the podcast in the mornings to just give myself that little juice to get up and go. And just knowing that it's resonating with people. People are benefiting from it. People are writing to us, talking about it, sharing it, leaving 5-star reviews, subscribing. It just means the world to us, because sometimes when you're going through stuff, it feels like you're the only person.
Yeah.
And knowing that so many people are just on board with us on this journey has been such a joy as well, because it feels so real. It feels like we're really winning in this. We're healing and we're winning, you know? And, after many years of not feeling like you're winning, finally feeling like it's very hard to describe without me crying. So I'm going to just stop there and say, Dulcie, thank you for being the mastermind of this podcast. And it was an absolute pleasure and joy and honor to be along with you for this ride. So love you, girl.
Love you. Well, there we have it. A year of so many laughs and giggles, some tears. Thanks very much, Simran. Thanks so much, Marianne. But genuinely, this has really been an amazing time. And just a word of advice, right? 365 days ago we started this. 366 days ago it didn't exist.
Exactly. Yep.
If there's something in your heart that feels like I have something to give, I want to share something, don't second guess yourself. Don't think too much about the what ifs. Find yourself support. Whether it's from within yourself or a wonderful friend who's going to tell you the reasons why you should do it, and then just do it, because you don't know where you're going to be in a year's time.
Exactly. And a year's going to pass regardless, right?
One way or another, you'll be a year on by God's grace. So you can either share your gift with everybody or not. And even if no one engages with it, you did it for yourself.
Yep.
You've proved
we have gotten the benefit from this podcast,
right?
100 times over.
Exactly. Yeah. So just a bit of a little bit of inspiration for people. If you're in a place where you're like, I'd like to do X, Y, and Z, go on, just do it.
Do it.
Do it. All right, until 2026, when I'm sure we'll be back with the Undo podcast. I say that I will be back before the end of the year with the Your Best Year Yet challenge. Again, more on that to follow next week. But we'll be back with Undo Yemi and I will be back next year, 2026. So before that, have a lovely Christmas, have a lovely festive period. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
And yeah, take care. So for one last time this year, bye!
Bye.